Hey there, you're watching the Dave Does channel. I am, of course, Dave Does, and this is Dave Does Reacts. And today I'm going to be checking out some more 21 Pilots. The song is called Ride. It was in one of the comments on the last video I did. So the last video I did of 21 Pilots was like their most recent video and was part of a long series of videos that everyone tells me I kind of came in right at the end of it and that I should have checked out this whole host of videos. So the way I thought about it is what I'm going to do. I'd heard of this band but never checked them out. Didn't even know what genre they sat in. I still really don't know what genre they sit in. But I'm intrigued. It always makes me intrigued to go and check these sort of bands out that I've got in. Well, I wouldn't say I've got into, but I found out about, and I want to know: is this a band that I'm going to get into? Am I going to like in the future? And I need to do that. You need a series of songs to check out to kind of give you a broad spectrum. So I've actually gone back. I've gone onto their YouTube. I've gone right back to now some of their earliest videos, and I'm going to check out one called. There was one called Goner, or I think it's called Goner, and I had a quick opened it up just to see what it is, and I didn't think I was going to have a huge amount to say about it because it was kind of acousticy and harpsichord, I think it was on it. So I thought I'd just go to the next one along, which was called Ride. Because I didn't think I could add really anything to talk about on Gunner. It didn't look like it was a very big video or anything like that, so I thought Ride would be the good one to start on. It may be the completely wrong ones for me to go to next after the most recent video, but I just feel like I should go backwards, start near the beginning, work my way through and see where we go from there. But as always, doesn't really matter what I say about this video. It really doesn't. Don't take my word for anything. It means absolute shite. It's pointless. You could watch it you're just watching it to see if I have an opinion that's similar to yours, or I might pick out something that you've never thought about. Most likely it will be just something that I'm naive about the subject matter, and you can put me straight on that, which is always good. I actually do read every single comment. And I do like to kind of get some more information about bands and about songs and stuff like that, because it helps me. Also because I'm incredibly lazy and cannot be bothered to do any research before these videos. It gives you something to type in the comments. There you go. But if you are interested in why I do what I do, I'm a songwriter, drummer for the bands Telescribe and Nothing Gained. Been doing this for over 30 years in various different bands and guises. We're just coming to the end of our run of shows with Telescribe at the end of mid-November, so depending on when this comes out. And then we go back in the studio and start writing album number 2, which will be volume 2 something, whatever that's going to be called. I have no freaking clue right now. We still haven't finished writing all the songs, so until we finish writing the songs, we haven't decided what the overall title of the album's going to be. But yeah, that will come out in early 27, I think. We're probably February. I think February 2027 is our kind of timeline I think we're working with at the moment. So we'll speak to the PR people, we'll work that out. Anyway, let's do 21 Pilots. Oh, I should say, yeah, please do check out Telescribe and Nothing Gained on Spotify and YouTube. It is really appreciated. Helps me out because obviously I'll be playing this video from start to finish, no pausing. And unfortunately what that means is yeah, we won't be monetizing it. So yeah, money goes to the band, not to me on the channel. So just give us a check out on Spotify and YouTube when you get a chance. Let's do this. 21 Pilots and Ride. Let's go.
Wanna stay in the sun where I find I know it's hard sometimes. Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much, but it's fun to fantasize on my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But they don't seem to see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do. I'd live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight there were people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignored them still. All these questions, they're falling like, who would you live for? Who would you die for? And would you ever kill? Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride.
I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much. I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time. Taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, 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 I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my. I've been thinking too much. Help me. I've been thinking too much. Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
I've been thinking too much.
Help me.
Okay, 21 Pilots and Ride. Okay, a couple of things to talk about in this particular one. So obviously not as detailed as the last video I did, but that's obviously because this is much older. I guess this was uploaded in late 2010, something like that. I'm guessing this video was from. Okay, so earlier video for the band. I quite like the vibe of the video. It's not a huge amount of like big storytelling, but obviously they're doing what they can within the context of it's in darkness, it's in light, it's blinding. There's obviously some context and thought process behind that element, and I'm gonna need to literally get the lyrics up and sort of deep dive into those to understand that. Talking about the ride makes me think about drugs, taking a ride on drugs, maybe. I don't know. I haven't got the lyrics up in front of me, so it can't just be like I'm just going out for a cool chill ride. That doesn't make sense within the context for me. Or this doesn't. It's because it's got a happy vibe. It's got that reggae vibe to what's going on there, and it kind of makes me think that this is in the same vein as what Hollywood Undead did with the song Bullet. It's an upbeat vibe, chill vibe. Bullet being a much happier, kind of very happy song, but about a dark topic. So it's kind of an oxymoron of that kind of context, and that's what makes me think this is where this song's all about. So it's quite a chill vibe, but it's about quite a serious dark topic. It's where my head goes with this. Like the song though, as I said, it's a cool vibe. It doesn't give you a lot of substance at the beginning, so I wasn't sure I was even going to like the song as the song initially started. It kind of kicked in. I'm like, okay, this is a little bit boring, but once you chill with it, I think it grows on you, and I was like, you know what, I could happily listen to that. It's just a cool vibe overall. As I said, it does remind me of Hollywood Undead in a way about this song approach. Also reminds me of the artist Ren. Just about kind of some of, again, his sort of lyrical approaches and thought processes and how he sort of tackles some of the nuances. Like the drum work on it. just as I said, it's not as complex as later songs, but this is good because we're going back like 15 years or whatever it was when this song came out, to see the context of the growth of the band. And that's what I'm looking forward to about going around these 21 Pilots songs, is to see. I mean, the last song we did, it was epic. It was the storytelling. The song was a big structure. It was a piece of art, film noir, theatrical release. And then we get this as the early stages, which is where you start to see the creativity of the band, the thought processes. So yeah, looking forward to seeing that kind of continuation. I may not do every video of theirs in order, just before anyone goes, great, you're going to do every single song. No, they've got a lot of videos, and I like to jump around topics on here. But I might do maybe 5 or 6 more videos in relation to the band, just over the years, to see how that song progresses, or the stylization of the band progresses, and see if it changes much. And it's just very interesting. It's just the two guys there doing this stuff. It's just cool. I quite like the band so far. It hasn't got to me to the point where I'm like, this is a band I'm going to be listening to on my own, as far as like outside of reaction videos. They're a band that interests me, and I find sometimes that's more interesting, because there's been very few bands in recent years that have actually managed to get me to get an album on my regular playlist. Probably no, I can't even think of very many actually. Kariga maybe was one band. Vulture Industries was probably the other one that I checked out that I kind of really got into. And then over that, it's in the early stages, maybe In Flames and Nightwish, when I first started reacting to them back in 2019. Got me into those bands. But in the last couple of years, there's been literally maybe 2 bands then I can think of that where I've reacted to them and gone, yes, this is a band for me. So it doesn't happen very often. This could be a band. I don't know. We'll find out over the next couple of months when I do videos. So stick around, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in another video sometime very soon. Take care.